So what did you miss at Jubilee today? Well, you missed a pretty full church, and you missed lunch. I don't know if the two are connected. You missed lots of friends dropping by. You missed a covenanting service where we covenanted with the people from St. John's United Church, who henceforth will not be referred to as the people of St. John's United Church, but in fact as members of Jubilee. We recognize that Jubilee was created at the beginning of this millennium, was created by the coming together of three congregations, but that it's not a single event. This creation is ongoing. And as others have come to join the congregation over the last 17 years, we continue to evolve. We continue to be shaped by God and by those people. And so today we recognize that we're shaped again as St. John's becomes a founding congregation, as the people come to be part of our community, to open our eyes and our minds, our hearts, to share their gifts and their struggles, their passions, and for us to be family together. So we covenanted to journey together. We acknowledge the things that bring us together, and we promise each other patience as we figured our way forward together. We also covenanted with our music director and our choir that they may continue to offer gifts that allow us to get away from words, out of our heads and into our hearts. We covenanted with our leadership, with Reverend Ann and myself, with Pat and Barb. We covenanted with our youth leaders, those who guide our young people, not the church of tomorrow, the church of today, with special assumptions and questions and enthusiasms and all sorts of things that deserve engagement and leadership. We covenanted with them to engage and for all of us to journey together. And then at the end of our service, before our big lunch, we blessed the backpacks and the briefcases and the purses and the wallets and the pockets, the anything we had, recognizing that it's one thing for us to covenant together, to journey together. It's another thing for us to recognize that we are also invited to share what we have found beyond our doors, beyond our walls. And so we all received our little blessing buttons, our little buttons that have the Jubilee horn on it and the words that say invited, included, and inspired. And we acknowledge that we have been invited, that we are included, that we come because we're inspired. And so we understand that we're not alone. We are brothers and sisters together, and God is present. But we also acknowledge that as we go out of our buildings, to our schools, to our places of work, to our places of community, to our families, that we also carry a message of good news. And it's not a denominational good news. It's not, oh, our church is the best. Oh, our Jesus is the best. It's much bigger than that. We carry the good news that hope is real and that God is with us, all of us. And when we know that, we needn't be afraid. We needn't be afraid of each other. We needn't be afraid of the struggles, the challenges in front of us. We needn't be afraid. And so people, when they meet us, they will encounter the gospel as we invite them, as we include them, as we inspire them with our simple way of being. It's the little things that we do, which is why we need to bless the backpacks and the briefcases and the purses and the wallets and the pockets and the whatever, to be reminded that we are not alone and that we have something special and important to share. So that's what you missed today. Oh, and that was my part. You also missed this incredible service put together by Reverend Ann, where we engaged in the discovery of time as we celebrate within the church year, recognizing the flow and how everything is a beginning and an ending and a beginning, and everything moves together. And it was enlightening and embracing, and we discovered that all of us fit together in this cycle of time. And again, that we need Never be afraid of this one moment, this place that we are, because we are always in transition. We move from Advent to Christmas to Epiphany to Lent to Easter and to Pentecost, into the days past Pentecost, back around again into Advent. And so we explored that cycle together with balloons, which was really exciting. And then we had lunch. And we missed you, but hopefully we'll get to see you soon. We won't be having lunch next week, but we will have a gathering that will be worth your time. And I know that we will be better for your presence if you can make it. Until we see you, God bless.